Street Fighter League Season 3 returns. We just saw Brian F. go up against Psycho to prevail nonetheless, but that was only a small tidbit of what we have left for you guys. But coming up, CJ Truth versus Dual Kevin. Talk to us a little bit about CJ Truth.
Well, one, the party stays in Florida when it comes to CJ Truth. He's always bringing the noise. He's always bringing that energy. CJ Truth is one of those kids that I feel like is like a prodigy, kind of similar to Justin Wong's backstory, where he started very, very young in competitive fighting games, right? And he's grown into this young man that's still playing at a very, very high level. Again, if you saw his performance back in 2019, his run, even in 2018, his run over in the North American qualifier back in that Red Bull event, he was absolutely killing it. He was taking down cats like Tokido. I didn't mean to say kids, I'm sorry. But cats like Tokido. And he's come such a long way, even in Season 2 of Street Fighter League, putting in work. And then Dual Kevin, my oh my, his breakout performance. Again, he started off with some of the Red Bull Battlegrounds, or Proving Grounds events. And he's shown us that he's a competent player. He understands what needs to be done to prevail. He plays out of his mind, and he understands what needs to be done in like a fraction of a second. And it's so ridiculous, the amount of adaptations being made. He was on the main stage for Capcom Cup representing the Street Fighter League for the United States, right? He's there for a reason. He's one of the strongest players, as well as a strong coach and strong mentor, right?
Obviously, this man's understanding is out of this world because it's two of them. Let's get a word from one of the two Dual Kevins.
So I competed in Street Fighter League Season 1 and 2. That moment between me and Rob where we were just popping off each other, it's like we just had to get stuff off our chest, you know? And it's just that, it was that grassroots feelings I know everyone loves, because everyone loved it too. I think it was Rob who heard the commentators go like, ooh, after something, like one of my teammates said something. But he interpreted it as me saying something, like talking trash. And then I heard him talk trash, I was thinking he started it. So, a huge misunderstanding that led to a great moment where it's like that build up of like, yo, I actually just want to beat you. Like nothing personal, nothing outside the game, but all within the game. Like I just want to beat your ass, and that's it.
Dual Kevin,
just like
wake
that.
up EX for sit hop.
Oh, do it again. Woke up with the button.
Today my match is with CJ Truth. I obviously just want to beat his ass. Of course. Especially because people talking like he got the best A-Years. I don't know, man. I think if I had invincible DP, I think I'd be up there, maybe above him. You know, I like my heavy mixer success rate over his frame one invul A-Year. So I'm trying to showcase that. And so the strategy to beat CJ Truth, I'm gonna A-Year the hell out of him. And if not, that's because it's Cammy's dive kick, and they should nerf it. That's it. It's not my fault. It's not because I got bad ears. It's because her dive kick. That's it.
Dual Kevin letting you know I've been here. Dual Kevin says, I love the fact that we got that moment from Dual Kevin. 1, 2, I love the fact that he has another opportunity to shine on the Street Fighter League stage. More so, his opponent, on the other hand, is CJ Truth. But I'm interested to know how Dual Kevin is going to approach it. However, I want to hear from CJ Truth first. Let's take a listen to CJ Truth.
So I played in Street Fighter League Season 2 with iDom and Arturo as my teammates. We didn't have the greatest run. I think we just didn't come through clutch when we needed to, but I plan on being a lot better this time around. I'm on Team Alpha 3 with Punk and Nephew. I think we all have a similar way of looking at the game, which is really nice, and I think they're both really smart players, so I'm excited to play with them. Dual Kevin's a really good player. We played in the team captain round robin in Street Fighter in Season 2 of Street Fighter League, and he was really a tough opponent to play against. He's really solid. He's really patient. He likes to wait for you to make mistakes and capitalize off you. So he's just a really solid player all around. I think we play a little similar, so it's probably going to be a slow match, I would say, and it's just going to be a feeling out game. You know, whoever makes probably more mistakes is going to lose. So just don't make mistakes.
But that's going to be the two interviews we have. We have Dual Kevin going up against CJ Truth. Who are you looking at to prevail in this set? Like, just going based straight off of on paper, who would you be looking at?
I kind of want to break it down in terms of what's been changed for Season 5 and the tools given and taken away. I think in terms of that struggle, Rashid got the worst end of the stick, really. So I think that maybe CJ Truth might have the upper hand in this matchup if that's going to be the case, if it's Cammy versus Rashid. But with that said, we don't know who they've actually picked for this exhibition. It could still all go topsy-turvy because Dual Kevin, again, a man of two minds. The duality of man lies within the heart of battle, and it's especially exemplary with Dual Kevin. So who knows how he'll perform against the likes of CJ Truth.
All right. Yep, and we're getting Rashid versus Cammy. Rashid
He's
for Dual
Bonefish
Kevin.
42. You.
Wow.
Now I know who that is.
Wow. All right,
Okay.
here we go.
I think
CJ Truth already popping off right
He's
now.
pointing in the camera. It's like, this is a secret account. Don't show this off. at the
Don't
gameplay.
show who's controlling it. This is my Smurf.
Remember the name well.
Disrespect. No, I'm just kidding.
those who
I deserve that out. All right, so it's gonna be CJ Truth, Dual Kevin, Cammy versus Rashid. Here we go. Maybe there's something that Dual Kevin has that I might be missing, right?
I think I love the fact that he's going to V trigger 1 because that's really going to slow things down for Cammy moving around the screen. Tried and true V skill and V trigger 1. V1s across the board for Cammy.
Yeah, kind of standard with Cammy, right? We don't really see a lot of V-skill usage in general. Maybe to get past the tornado projectiles, but overall we don't really get to see it.
Yeah, and you have to be careful because the minute Cammy gets any meter though, that means that range game is going to have to play a lot more careful. You could see CJ Truth kind of like priming it.
Oh, what
Yep.
a whiff punch.
Go forward. Oh, this isn't good. Spend it.
EX, you know it. One more throw away. Okay. Trying to bait out something, anything really from Dual Kevin, but now he's got the momentum. No, the stoppage. Crouch jab, double time over to spiral arrow. Nice work there from CJ Truth.
So I can tell you right now that like the fact that CJ Truth checked that jab the first time in lets you know how aware he is right now.
Oh, absolutely. His button placement and just choices of being like at a certain place on the screen. Okay, that could have been a big confirm there.
That could have been big, but
From
look at
CJ
how
Truth.
far back he's making him play though. So it's going to be a lot harder to get that confirmed from that range. Or I just anticipate it anyway. Finally breaks that barrier, dashes up with the standing medium punch.
Nice late tag. Now the question is, how does CJ Truth get out of this corner pressure that Rashid's known for, right? This is the horror story that is Rashid. The lockdown is ridiculous.
Interrupt, dash
Oh,
up, back
yeah.
throw. Oh, wow. Oh, that's not good. Spin.
Okay, this is dangerous, right? He's gonna get Oki after this, and he's just enough to get stunned. Double dash. It doesn't matter. Death, stun, whatever it may be, do or die.
Look at the offense coming from CJ Truth. This is so even if you go back and you look at his old Street Fighter 4 matches, he has kind of the same kind of gameplay mentality. He's able to lock you down with pressure, make you fear his neutral game. The characters are different, but his playstyle is still just as strong. And Dual Kevin kind of got swamped right there, just not able to slow down CJ Truth at all. That's not good. You need to be able to, you know, throw a stick in the spokes of his wheels so he can't just ride off on you. You have to be able to slow down CJ Truth. The thing is that if you're playing CJ Truth's game, that means he's probably winning because his pace of play, it's not many people that can match that.
It's tough, honestly. It's gonna be hard to see how Dual Kevin adapts in this match.
All right, here we go. Game 2. CJ Truth, very confident first win. Dual Kevin still all smiles though. He's got a lot of hair on his head. That quarantine. That low forward, yes, what you was just talking about. And now you can see CJ Truth like being a lot more aware of it. Just backing up to that perfect range. He can react. No meter on either side just yet. Oof.
Big,
Oof.
or excuse me, just big fierce in general.
Finally gets the knockdown with the throw. Dual Kevin, one of the best at utilizing that crouching short from Rashid. Like one of the best in the world. I don't see anybody use it how he used it.
I love seeing that counter hit combo, by the way, for the knockdown. Ugh, the late tech.
Mixer. Still alive though. Not anymore.
Very, very smart. He knew that CJ Truth is the kind of cat that would delay tech. We saw that in the first part of the set. Very, very good at that in terms of defense, but there's always ways to kind of take advantage of that, right? You just want to kind of test the waters a little bit. Paid off pretty well for Dual Kevin, establishing the pace for the second game.
Yeah, you can tell he's gotten a little smarter, a little wiser to the range that CJ Truth wants to play, just by the fact that he's using more standing medium kicks. Oh, wow. Speaking of, all right, EX Mixer. Slowly but surely, trying to get to that corner. I love that CJ Truth dashed out because he wanted to stay away.
Yeah, I mean, he has the life lead. He's just going to be hanging out and kind of force the errors upon Dual Kevin instead of taking these risks, these unnecessary risks for offense. But this lands him in the corner, exactly where Rashid wants you to be. The back out from Dual Kevin.
Man, I can tell you right now, this is getting dangerous. Side switch. Just the patience from CJ Truth, and now the life lead. About 45 seconds left on the clock. Dangerous situations here for Dual Kevin.
A lot of meter on the board too. Can't spend any sort of time throwing out a projectile as Rashid. He has to do this on foot. He's got to walk. Whoa, that could have been dangerous.
That definitely could have been dangerous. That was the range that I was talking about. Stand light kick to get the round in game number 2 and keep it close with Dual Kevin on the side of CJ Truth. Yeah, the fact that he's able to change up this pace to keep up with Dual Kevin and then slow him down, I feel like it's the best thing that he's been able to do. I can't believe he blocked that.
That was a sharp angle. Yeah, that was kind of weird. He's a Versus Series player, man. He can block anything.
But his own line.
You're right. You're right. I retract my statement. See, this is such a problem too. And at a sharp angle, he gets to initiate his offense. CJ is really choosing his spots well here. Yeah, you saw the crouch strong trying to buffer around as well just in case.
And look at this, gets the carry.
Ooh, Kevin number 1 gets slammed to the ground. Kevin number 2 up in the air. Oh no, that is 2 games straight for CJ Truth.
CJ Truth, the pace, man. It's the pace. Even if Dual Kevin gets control of a round, CJ Truth just switches up the pace. He's like, you know what? The reason you won that round is because I was playing your game. Now we're gonna slow it down again and play my game until I want to speed it up. CJ Truth, man, so much experience in the field of just taking people out of their element, being able to shut down another game plan. And then on top of that, his Cammy control is just so good.
Being able to swap playstyles at any given notice is a sign of a very strong player.
All right, here we go. Game number 3, third match. Good thing this is first of 4, best of 7. Dual Kevin still has some games to play. Specifically 2 if he wants to make something happen.
Neither Kevin is on the board so far. He's got to make at least one of them connect with one of these W's.
Nice confirm, gonna get the corner. Yeah, I like the idea of just sending out those normals, but okay. Oh, gets a combo from it.
Yeah, big stop there from Dual Kevin. Still keen with the movement. Being able to stop that online is very, very difficult in general. Okay, a lot more of the mix-ups here. He went from the medies to the low immediately. I like that from CJ.
Oh, the
Misconfirm.
low forward placement.
Oh no, that is punishable. You know what's funny? I was seeing that move from like season 2, the EX Eagle Spike. You used to get out of the corner for free.
Yeah.
Why? Why was that a thing?
Why? I don't know, man. I have no idea. Nice HP spinning mixer.
What do you do after that? You see how much further he is now?
Yeah, that's good though. Like, I think the fact that like they have given him, like, kind of toned him down in these areas. Like, I love seeing how players have made that adjustment. I love to see what Oil King does now instead.
It's unnecessary.
Yeah.
I mean, he's only won a Capcom Cup, but whatever.
Close to this corner.
I'm just being a bully.
Okay. Not gonna spend it. Throw.
Ooh.
Oh, this quickly
One more
just
touch.
came
Oh.
back in game
That
for
could've been
CJ
it.
Truth. This dude, CJ Truth, just does not stop. Good
Oh.
pressure, gets the forward throw. Guess for your life. Oh, that's gonna hit.
No, it doesn't. It's
He
too
lost?
active.
Oh my
It's
God.
Too active. So CJ Truth actually went for the uppercut instead, I would feel like. And that happens a lot. When you overlap moves like that with full critical art, that happens all the time with Cammy players. I'm telling you. And the worst thing is that Rashid's Jump Fierce is mad active. It trades so many times.
Yeah. No, that's definitely true. His jumping, like, heavy punch is crazy.
That is really unfortunate. Now I kind of want to see if CJ Truth is shaken up off of that, right? I mean, on a bigger stage, in person, I feel like he would feel that kind of pressure, but he's in the comfort of his own home. So
You
it's
gotta
gonna be
tear
a
up stuff
little
around the house like, come on, man.
Yeah, he definitely reeled back into something you would never see on stage, right? CJ Truth was like, oh, come on, I meant to uppercut.
Good pressure in this corner, though. Tries to get the counter hit confirmed. Thought he had it, nothing doing. I don't think in normal combos.
No, not at all. Yeah, he just saw the hit, but didn't actually see counter, and he just went for it because at that range he couldn't go for low medium kick.
Okay, sets up the whirlwind. Still gonna have some more
critical
block
art.
pressure. Oh, that was good. That was cheap.
Now,
Did he have V?
man, he did have the V reversal on deck prior to that. I feel like maybe he could have done it maybe a little bit during the spinning mixer where he had to commit to like midway through. But I don't know. That's tough. That's very, very tough to call.
He did.
He had it. 100%
He did
had the
whirlwind,
the
and then he
V.
did CA. And I know he had the V reversal, but what happened? I see him right now, like I'm looking at this photo, and he has his hands on his head. Maybe he knows. Maybe he was like, oh man, I definitely was not supposed to die.
Maybe he thought, I was like, oh, I had one more match. I thought I did at least. Didn't I win that one? Oh, that's why
No.
critical art got stuffed.
But yeah, you're right. That jumping heavy punch from Rashid, his hitbox is so high. It's like he tucks his legs like a bird taking off. He literally just like, you know what? Landing gear up. Hit you with the jumping heavy punch. I'm telling you, man, that's what it looks like. 2-1 this time around. Dual Kevin gets one on the board. This is best of 7. You need
went
4
from-
games to get that W.
He went from Rashid to bird person in an instant.
Bird person, no.
He is Phoenix person now.
Oh my God.
Oh, again with the normals. From CJ Truth. Again, we can't emphasize how good that medium kick is. From both characters, honestly. Rashid has a great one as well. It moves him forward so far.
Has great range. Not many people use it on top of that either. I mean, some people use it sparingly, I've seen, but you know, not many Rashid players use it.
Yeah, the last time we saw it misplaced, CJ Truth stuffed it with a whiff punish and fierce.
Oh,
Ugh.
get off him. EX.
That could have been a big counter hit. I mean, like, it's fine. Okay with leaving a little bit of damage on the table. He has a little bit of space to work with against the corner. Okay, no. Now he's back against the corner.
Yeah,
Does
he
have a
needs to get out of
significant
there.
life lead. No V reversal, he's keeping it. There it is!
Ooh. Dual Kevin starting to get the understanding of this pacing. Still, life deficit. Better be careful. Better be careful. He's just walking into these normals. That's exactly what I'm talking about. He's so adamant about getting into this range that he's putting himself in danger. And I understand because he does not know how to get in at this point. He's not whiffing enough buttons. And on top of that, CJ is content with just staying back.
You see how much easier it is to whiff punish a crouch fierce now in Season 5 against Rashid?
No, that's definitely true. That's one of the things we've seen so many Rashid players take advantage of up close, and that's what I was talking about. You cannot do that. Meter was on the table, CJ Truth is out. Dual Kevin has a big life deficit right now. 5 seconds left on the clock. Nothing he can do. Nothing he can do.
Take the throw.
Nothing he can do.
And that's just fine, I guess. Like, I mean, Dual Kevin lost the round. It's unfortunate, but he's still forced to throw. Got himself a good amount of meter. That's like the best scenario you can really get, really ask for, unfortunately. You know you're not gonna get the win. Build yourself some meter.
Staying really active. There's those medium kicks you were talking about.
Ooh. Man, CJ is always within the right range too to possibly whiff punish it. It's so dangerous.
No,
The walk speed is incomparable.
it's so scary. That's what I was talking about. Like, no matter how fast you play, like, coupled with the fact that CJ Truth plays at a very fast pace, dealing with Cammy and his walk speed is a problem. Pick up.
I think CJ might have tried to scope out that gap between the normal and the EX tornado shot, or the whirlwind shot, excuse me. Just got clipped.
Oh,
Oh, that's
wow.
fine. That is totally fine.
I'll
for
take
Dual
that.
Kevin. Oh, the counter hit conversion, EX uppercut. Get off me. 100% so far in accuracy.
Oh no,
he
this
don't
is
miss.
not good. This is not good. Oh no. Dual
Again.
Kevin, full control right now. CJ Truth running back, activate off the block roundhouse.
Now he's moved.
Oh, that's so cheap. What did I say? If this match is going fast, then CJ Truth is the victor. But the minute it slows down, that's where my boy Dual Kevin's gonna come in. Dual Kevin staying alive, putting one on the board. A point, not a match.
That was pretty good. Absolutely worth it. Remember how we talked about him just throwing CJ Truth in round 1? Look at all that meter that he accumulated. Well worth it. Quite the investment. Paying off dividends.
Good check, stand like kick. Needs to be careful close to this corner. We've seen like the way he likes to get out sometimes.
Oh.
Nah.
You know what's scary too? You can't even V-reversal as soon as you see a medium punch from the likes of Rashid or just any other normal because he still has an option select to back that up. It's kind of dangerous.
Oh, once again, just harassing with those normals. Pretty far-reaching normals too.
One of her best poking tools. Doesn't lead to much, but it's still a deterrent, and it's so annoying to deal with. Boom! Hold this critical on. Yo, you're dead.
That will be that. Game number 3 on the board for CJ. You can't handle the truth.
Neither player can, honestly. Even CJ Truth at times can't handle his own truth. He's like, oh, I meant to uppercut that. How did I get critical art? It's the life of Cammy, man. Fully embraced it. As you can see here with the scoreboard, 3-1, CJ Truthington.
Man, that looks tough. Ugh. The speed at which CJ Truth is able to make adjustments is frightening. Because even if a player like Dual Kevin feels like he's having a hard time keeping up, I don't know what to tell you, man. Because Dual Kevin plays so fast. And CJ Truth is used to that fast playing speed, so you have to slow down and be a lot more careful where you swing.
My man is out here in Talladega Nights. He's running the 500, dude. He is just
Nights.
driving, going left as fast as possible. Dual Kevin has to find a way to force him to go to the pit stop. Is what it is. That's the objective here. He has to pump the brakes, force him to take a pit stop, and just hang out a little bit.
All right, well, Rashid need to stop hanging out and get into these W's, bro. He need to win right now, man.
We'll see what happens.
Truth
Here we
looking
go.
happy too, you can tell. CJ Truth is looking real content with himself. Dual Kevin over there talking smack right now. I can see his lips moving, no words coming out.
He needs to pop up. I've been here. He just needs to say that. That's like
I've been
it's
here.
like that's how he transforms. His anime sequence comes out. He just does the hand signs. I've been here.
Oh man, I was about to act something out. I ain't gonna do it though. Here we go.
You should have.
Good pressure.
A lot more forward movement from Dual Kevin.
And you can see Dual Kevin definitely walking to that corner. Forward throw.
Do it again. Now a normal.
But
Okay, I lied.
okay. Okay, gets the stun. That should be the round.
Oh, 100%. Send him off to the cannon. How did she fit so well? Boom!
Not out of the Dragon Cannon. Boom!
Dragon cannon.
Round 2. Fight.
So that was a very interesting adaptation. I don't even know what it was about Dual Kevin, like why he posed such an offensive threat to just walk forward in CJ Truth's face. We didn't see a single medium kick off that, I feel like, from the side of CJ. What happened?
I don't know. I just feel like the thing about that is just these rounds come up where CJ is just unstoppable. But Dual Kevin will get wind and he's able to stop the momentum for a second. But then CJ Truth just doubles down. He's like, okay, well, you're doing this. Now I'm going to go to this play style. Okay. Oh, whiff punish with the standing heavy punch.
Throw him again.
Baby!
Oh!
And full CA, that's going to be a match, bro.
Kevin didn't even want that.
3-2. You
You
say
see that? He shook his head. When he got the overhead, he's like, I didn't even do that.
Rashid.
So far, Dual Kevin does have at least one win per Kevin, which is a lot anybody could really ask for. CJ Truth suffering 2 L's, and mostly it was mostly off of mental damage off the throws. Honestly, if you look at that back, I kind of wonder what it was about Dual Kevin's neutral that forced CJ to stop pressing buttons. I feel like there was no solicited reason for CJ to stop mashing medium kick.
I mean, I just felt like it was one of those things where Dual Kevin was waiting for him to get closer. Like, I feel like Dual Kevin just wants you to get close enough so he can actually get a hit. A lot of his stuff was whiffing. A lot of times he was being whiff punished. So he calmed down on the buttons, waited a little more, and was able to get those small hits to force an action out of CJ Truth. And I think that's why he was able to get that W.
But he's having a good time. There it is. The boy wonder smile is what it is.
The boy
I feel
wonder
like I'm watching
smile.
the
I like
Wonder
that.
What would you do? Say
What
it to
would you
me.
do if I sang out of tune? It's my jam.
All right. Establishing the lead early, still sitting on a perfect. Nearly 50% gone on the likes of Dual Kevin.
There's that normal that you was talking about, just going right back to him. And this is the pace that I'm talking about. Still, Dual Kevin not leaving the corner, but that's gonna give that stun bar a little time to rest. He can put a Band-Aid over it.
Yeah, one of the many wounds that's torn open, right? Such an intimidating stance right now from CJ. with the hefty life lead. Just further increasing it, getting closer to his goal. He's looking at that finish line. One more lap, the final stretch.
See, what every time that Dual Kevin gets a kind of like a handle on the game plan, CJ Truth just takes it up a notch, it feels like. Or he just changes something up.
I can't wait to hear the response on the interview from either player, honestly. Just talking about the adaptation. Oh boy, that whiff punish was seen 100 yards away.
Threw that before I walked in the room.
Big whiff punish again. Okay, we've seen a lot of familiarity with the ranges. Dual Kevin now playing to his strengths. The whiff punishing is there. Double throw. Whirlwind shot. You got caught in between.
That's gonna be 3 up. Dual Kevin running it back.
Not quite. We still got one more round to play.
Oh, my bad. I thought that was the second round. I was looking at the wrong side.
I did it. So I feel like CJ Truth might have mashed in between that that last sequence. I saw him like really kind of like moving around over on the screen. So maybe he just mistimed the interruption, but who knows?
Man, he is tagging him with these normals, bro.
Ooh.
Not letting up. EX dive kick. I love the V reversal. Gives him a little space too.
Oh, but he gets out of the corner anyway. And I like the jump out. Now chasing him down. Dual Kevin getting a couple of hits here and there. Force going to the other side of the corner.
Okay, here we go. Dual Kevin getting there. He's working his way up. Nice DP.
My man was satisfied with that. He's like, I'm not going to anti-air with back strong. I'm going to uppercut. Imagine if you had critical art.
Just to show you.
If we had critical art, we would have seen that same instance where we got that instead of uppercut.
This dude is just walking him down.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a delayed dive kick, but that would have put him in the corner.
This is set point. Set point. For CJ Truth, this is not good.
Oh, great tag from Dual Kevin. Trigger on deck now for Rashid.
Oh, and that will be that. The whiff I like how you looked up. The whiff punish from CJ Truth to close out versus Dual Kevin. Count's going to be 4-2 in favor of CJ Truth. Man. Oh, man.
My man's got the whiff punishes online. Imagine what it's like in person.
IRL whiff punishing. You ever thought hitting a button would get you in trouble? Don't do it. Don't you do it. You whipping in front of me, that's gonna get you killed. Well, I would love to hear the takes from both Dual Kevin and CJ Truth, but we only got one winner, and that will be CJ Truth. Let's get a few words from our winner.
Yeah, so I just finished my match with Dual Kevin. The match was 4-2. It was really fun. It was really, he made it tough. But it was a fun match. I'm glad I won. I know Dual Kevin's a very patient player. He likes to wait for you to make mistakes. So I kind of tried to throw that back at him a little bit and just, be hard to read on the offense and be kind of a pest on defense. And it worked out. I think it's definitely a look forward towards season 3. I mean, Dual Kevin was the captain on season 2, right? And his team was like in the final. So, he's a really good player. So it's definitely a good warm-up for season 3 for sure.
Street Fighter League Season 3 continues, well, the preseason anyway. And we just saw Dual Kevin take on CJ Truth. And CJ Truth being the victor pretty dominantly in a lot of these rounds on top of that. What are some of the thoughts you took away from it?
Well, with CJ Truth and Dual Kevin, it shows me that both of these players still had the potential to both be candidates on Street Fighter League. We saw the adaptation, we saw the gameplay. These guys have not stopped one bit, and it's very, very impressive to see. Unfortunately, there could only be one, right? CJ Truth is actually indeed into Season 3 with Alpha 3. He has Punk and Nephew as teammates. It's going to be pretty exciting to see how he shines with that team dynamic, and that amount of confidence going into someone like CJ Truth can really go a long way, because it really is all about confidence with that kid. You could really see it in his gameplay and his demeanor when you see him time and time again in the CPT. But no slouch is Dual Kevin either. He's been sharpening up his tools even better than before, I feel like, with training partners like Rob TV and NuckleDu. I feel like no matter who you put up there between the two, either one of them would have been great candidates for Street Fighter League, and that's my opinion with both CJ Truth and Dual Kevin. We saw the the previous match too between Brian F and Psycho, you know, the same goes for them. Those two could have easily been a part of Street Fighter League Season 3 with the way they performed. It went down to the wire. That was the longest set that we've had thus far in the preseason, and the amount of adaptation between both and utilizing some of the new features of Season 5 has been phenomenal.
Well, I mean, Season 5 is still a game right now that I feel like is some of the best we've seen out of Street Fighter 5. Like, Street Fighter 5 right now is one of my favorite versions of it, just to see that we still have these players confidently coming back. And the talent that you guys are getting is, I don't think you understand how this is gonna, I don't think they get how it's gonna play into the season, because Street Fighter League has continually upped the ante each and every time. And now we have the pool internationally at this point. We have a Problem X, we have a Xian, we have an Infexious, we have an Angrybird. These are all players that you have to worry about if you hope to make a splash, a dent in the world of Street Fighter 5 in this season. So I think it's quite scary to be a part of these teams this season are just terrifying. I'm glad that I'm on the desk this time. You know, I'm all about the battle. I am all about going and playing with these guys, but
without a doubt,
I'm kind of happy I'm on the desk this time, because this is a whole new pool of talent. I mean, I want them games.
You and me both.
I want them games, but I'm gonna leave it to the professionals at this point,